Hey everybody and welcome. Gotta get right onto here. Give me a second. And there we go.
Alright.
Hello everyone. I'm gonna switch over to this and welcome. Today we're gonna be doing a review on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Joining me is Rye Guy 1991. Say hi, buddy.
Hello.
Yep, he's returned for another episode. And if you guys are wondering where Dr. Death is, he's actually, he'll be here a little bit later. It's been, he had to help out his family with a few things.
Okay. Alright.
Just need to double check a few things here. I just need to... double check something here. There we go. Okay, so we're good on that front. Yeah, so basically, guys, we're going to be getting started on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, here's the thing. I've never played this game before, at all.
And it's been a while for me, so...
Yeah, I just want to double check. Everything's good to go. Alright. Just wanted to make sure that YouTube is connected. Just want to make sure that everything's good to go because I had some people tell me that we had some connection issues earlier. I could see that. But don't worry, I just checked on my computer to see if it's running on that. I checked my phone, it's running good on that. So we are good to go on that front. So we don't have to worry about any glitches. But please, let me know in the chat if the thing starts to glitch. Let me know, and I will do everything in my power to fix it. Alright. So, hard to believe I'm actually going to be reviewing this game. Because, here's the thing. I only just played this game last night. I've never played Call of Duty Black Ops 3 ever in my life. So, this is a brand new game for me. I did play it, played the campaign, did a little bit of multiplayer, did some zombies, and now... Would it really be sad to say I was actually unimpressed?
No, I wouldn't be surprised. I remember it being okay, but it could have been a little more polished.
Here's the thing, though, guys. You guys all know I love Call of Duty because it is a genuine franchise that actually is very good. But, heck, like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, even the original Black Ops. I also like World at War. And yes, I do like some of the Modern Warfare games, mainly 2 and 3. I don't necessarily like the first one. Did the cord fall out again?
Advanced Warfare?
Huh?
What about Advanced Warfare?
Never liked it. I don't know why, I just did not like the mechanics on that. And now that I got a chance to play this version, I can honestly say I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, though, guys. As much as I love Call of Duty, for me, its peak was Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 was the start of the downhill with the whole Super Soldier Armored Soup Bowl. I know a lot of people are going to give me flack for this, but come on. As much as you guys love this game, you know there's at least a few flaws in here that are just not worth it. Hello there, Holly 1992. Welcome. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't get into it. No matter how much people ask me, I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like that this was completely underwhelming. But, yeah, we're actually going to be doing our scores, but we are going to do another game from this franchise in case if this one runs a little short. So, We have, of course, Rye Guy, of course, and myself. I'll put Dr. Death on here. There we go. So, all right. So first of all, we're going to do a little bit of our own, and then we'll let Jasper catch up on it. And then we'll tell him about what we thought about the game in those categories. All right. So just like before, story, characters, music, design, and gameplay. Those are the 5 categories. Copyrighted by yours truly. And, of course, when it comes down to... and honestly, and I'm just going to point out there, for... when it comes down to our original scores, I'm going to be interested. Ryan, what would you give it a score out of 1 out of 50? Or 0 out of 50, technically.
1 out of 50?
Sorry, 0 out of 50. 0 out of 50. What do you think your score is going to be?
A solid, probably 30. It, like I said, it was okay, but it really could have been better.
I actually was a little harsher. I was 25. That's my guess. I know, and here's the thing though, guys. There's actually one person who I kind of wish was here, because good God, he's gonna try to argue the hell out of this game. And it would be Snowing Gecko. He loves this game to death. Other than, of course, maybe Black Ops Cold War. But you get what I mean, though, when I say that he would be arguing us to death about this game if he was here. But in my personal opinion... Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just completely underwhelmed. I thought this was going to be a great game like he said it would. But, damn it. Was everything I hated from Advanced Warfare all in this game? So, yeah, you're going to be hearing me rant, people. And this is saying a lot. So, if you're ready, Ryan?
Yep.
All right. And if you can, maybe try giving Dr. Death another call, see if he wants to, see if we can find out if he's going to be able to join in.
All right.
I'll see if I could actually add Gecko just in case, but yeah.
All right. I'm ringing him.
I'm just in case. I don't know if he's going to be available, but I don't know. Screw it. I'll just might as well. I don't know why I keep... Nah. I think he's hanging out with family today, so... Yeah. Alright, so... Story.
To be honest, like I said, it's been a while, so I really don't remember much.
Okay. This is standard Black Ops fare. I'm sorry. But... Alright, here's what I'm literally saying right now here, guys. Story was never Call of Duty's strong suit.
Yeah.
But here's the difference between Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2, and then 3. And this is not counting the zombie storyline, because that one's actually pretty good. If we're counting that, then it's almost like a complete polarization between the two stories. Call of Duty's main story, campaign, and all that, standard issue. You would get it in almost any game. It's pretty much almost the same steps, maybe a few twists and turns here and there you don't expect. Boom, you're done. But then you got zombies, which, if you guys know Call of Duty World at War all the way to now, it's actually a fantastic story, and it gets deeper and deeper into the lore as the games progress. So, what would I rate this? I have no idea, because on the one hand, Call of Duty's main campaign is utter crap. Except for Black Ops 1 and 2. 3 is when they really started going downhill on that until World War II. And then that's when they really started getting back into the swing of things again. But Yeah,
Yeah.
this was the start of the bad campaigns. But for zombies, again, they outdid themselves on it. It's fantastic for the story. So,
Oh, yeah.
what would you rate it?
Um, I'd be nice and go 6.
You gonna go over the 6?
Yeah.
Okay. For my campaign rating, I'm gonna give it a 1 because it's basically the same rehash crap we've had to deal with, and it's just getting annoying. It's not necessary. It's not really necessary. You could have just made the game outright as it is, and you wouldn't even have to worry about it. It's not really expanding much of anything anyway. And trust me, this is coming from me who loves Call of Duty Black Ops 1's campaign, same with World at War's campaign, and even Black Ops 2 in a way had a really good campaign. Even Cold War was awesome. But yeah, out of all of them though, yeah, it was the weakest by far. But the zombie storyline, they really flushed out all of the main characters from the original game, from World at War, and really made them into their own until their final ends in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So, as much as I hate to admit it, I may go around the 7 route because Zombies campaign, a definite 10. But
Oh, yeah.
but for campaign, I gotta go with a 3 or 4, so I'm gonna go 7.
All right.
And I know a lot of people are, and here's the thing. I don't know if people are going to give me flack on the campaign mode, but zombies mode, I know they would give me flack if I didn't acknowledge a lot of the better parts of it. And for as much as you would think, it actually had a very cohesive story, which not many games that involve zombies normally do that. I think
That is true.
I think the only one that I can say that would be a good comparison is maybe The Walking Dead.
There's a couple Walking Dead video games. Are you talking about the Telltale series?
The Telltale series, yes.
Oh, God. I can't finish the first season of the Walking Dead video game just because I don't want to see Lee die.
Oh. Well, you just spoiled that for anyone who hasn't played.
It's been out for years.
I know. I'm joking,
so
man. I'm joking.
Complain about spoilers.
I know, I'm joking. But yeah, basically, I can definitely see that. But for zombies, I have to admit, Call of Duty at least managed to put a lot of love and effort into the zombies mode, which actually says a lot for me. Gotta give him credit somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about freaking characters. I don't remember anyone in Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Really, guys. Come on.
But
You could have done better. I'm sorry. But here's the thing. Just like I said, complete polar opposite with the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 game. You remember Dempsey. You remember Nikolai, Takeo, freaking Richtofen. You know those guys by heart. And for as insane as they are, they're very fun to be around. So, yeah, if we were talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 1 or 2, then I would say, yeah, I would remember the characters very well. But, no, not this one. What do you think, Ryan?
Well, I gotta agree with you that the characters from the main campaign, not really remembering anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna have to agree with you on the characters from Call of Duty Zombies, but I really never played the original zombie mode when it first came out because before Modern Warfare 3, I really never played Call of Duty games that much.
Ah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think I stopped playing after Black Ops 2 until Snowing Gecko got me back into doing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and now Black Ops 3 But now and here's the thing. I love the zombies mode. That might keep me entertained for a while. But yeah, the campaign mode, I'd rather just skip it.
Yeah.
So here we go. It looks like Jasper's back on. See if you try to get him, contact him if you can.
All right.
But yeah, what would you? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do this so he can answer the other one.
All right.
But yeah, what would you rate it?
I would.
For characters.
Rate the characters. I'll go with 9.
Ooh, wow, that's really generous.
Yeah.
How you doing, Dr. Death? Dr. Death, dude, is your audio on? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Talk again.
Yeah,
there you go. You're back
my
in.
audio's on.
There you go.
Audio's on.
Hey, Dr.
Sorry,
Death.
I'm late.
No worries. Actually, we're just about to finish the characters thing. How about you do yours? Hold on, let me double check and see if
Characters for.
we're for Black Ops 3.
I thought you guys were gonna wait until I was.
We actually wanted to do a little bit ahead, and then we'd hear your thoughts on it when you got here. So we'll start with first of all, what would be your score for this game if you were to just guess what your score is going to be?
Well, I'm going to say my. Get out.
Oh yes, Daddy.
What in the
Waylon,
world?
out. Sorry, that was my brother. He doesn't understand that I'm doing retroactive. I was doing something with you.
Yeah.
He was being stubborn.
Oh,
Anyways, if I had to grade this out of 50, I'm going to grade it. I'm going to say 45.
Wow,
Because
you're more generous than me
real
or
gen-
Ryan at this point.
Because I love Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is my stuff.
Okay, then. All right, so we just talked about the campaign and we're also counting zombies because in a way they have a story in that one too. So we're combining both of them in a way. So we'll start with the main campaign. Tell us what you think.
The main campaign, well,
Not counting zombies,
be-
we'll count that afterwards.
if I'm going to be totally honest with you, I'm going to have to say that's the part that needs to be worked on the most. I'm going to give that a 6.
All right, so what about the zombies campaign, though?
Zombies campaign, that's out of this world. I like that one. I'm going to give that one an 8.
So you would go and give it go in between, go for a 7, right?
Yeah, basically.
You basically scored similar to me then. I gave it a 7, mainly because I actually gave 10 for a score on zombies, but I gave a 2 for outright horrible campaign mode. One of the worst. And Ryan here gave it a 6, so...
Wow. Me and Ryan both basically gave the same score.
All right, so here we go. And of course, Ryan just talked about the characters, how... Honestly, for both the games, even though we completely forgot about any of the characters in the campaign, we remember pretty much the characters from the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Dempsey, Rick Toffin, Nikolai, Takeo, all of them are there. So it's pretty cool to see them all back in action.
I like Takeo.
So,
Takeo is my favorite character.
So we'll start with
the entire zombie franchise.
Nice. So we'll start with the main campaign characters, and then we'll go into zombies characters, and then we'll see what your score is, because I need to do my score too.
Well, I'm gonna say honestly, I don't pay attention to the characters, but I do like the way they play. I do like the sliding mechanic that they have, where you slide instead of jumping and then diving, which I mean. Diving was okay, but the sliding made it a lot better and a lot more easier to fire your gun with. So, I'm going to have to give characters for this one. I'm going to give it a 7.
So an overall 7, okay.
Yeah. Overall 7. Well, for the campaign characters.
Oh, campaign characters? What about zombie characters?
Zombie characters, that's a 10.
So we'll go right in the middle and say maybe 8 or 9, right?
That sounds about right.
All right, so we'll highball it for you and say 9. For me,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to give it an 8. I'm going to be lower than you guys. Mainly because, like I said, I would give it a 10 for flat out for zombies characters. No question about it.
Oh,
but
yes.
I don't remember anyone from the campaign, which is horrible. You need to make your characters more memorable. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I have to agree with that.
What a waste. They had such a potential to make a great campaign with Black Ops 3 and they completely botch it.
Yeah. I mean, what the heck?
They could have done so much with it. People. Hell, they put more effort into the zombies than they ever did with the campaign, which, again, is not entirely bad, but why not put that much effort from the zombies campaign into your main campaign? I don't see why that would be an issue.
That's what I'm saying. How about you, Ryan?
All right. Oh my God, yeah. So yeah, as you can all see, main campaign could go screw itself. Okay. Now we're going on to music. And is it bad if I say that the music is just generic now?
No, I guess. I think it's kind of soothing when you're playing the game. It helps get your mind off of the game sometimes. You can always get lost in the music. I like it.
True.
We all have our differences.
True. What about you, Ryan?
The music, when I play a game, I usually have something on Pandora or my phone playing.
Me too.
Sometimes the music is good, sometimes the music's bad, but...
Is this one of those situations you would need Pandora, though?
Like a 5.
Oh.
So,
okay, so you gave it a 5.
I'm going to say a 6.
You gave it a 6? Wow, you guys are lenient. I gave it a 2.
Hey!
Here's the thing.
Not that bad.
No, it's not. No, trust me. Horrible as in I will want to rip my ears off. That's like 1. 2 is more like I not only have completely forgotten about it, but it didn't even excite me when I was going into battle. I actually turn off the music entirely if I could.
Well, whenever
it's
I
just
go
that
into
boring.
battle, I just I like to mix it up. I sometimes listen to my type of music when I'm just going to war mode.
Mm-hmm.
So my type of music's like Five Finger Death Punch.
Ah. Yeah, especially
war
for
music.
Call of Duty. Yeah, for me, I would rather listen to the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 soundtrack. Because God bless it, that is awesome. But...
Oh my God, it's a lot better than the soundtrack for Black Ops 3.
Yeah, and I know Snowing Gecko's gonna absolutely kill me when he watches this episode. He's gonna murder me.
Oh my God!
Because he loves this game religiously, and I do not see the appeal.
Well, kind of a shame that he wasn't in this.
He's hanging out with family today, so I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him off with that one. Maybe we might do a mini review later down the line with me and him, and maybe I might be able to pick his brain a little bit more.
And I'll join you so he doesn't kill you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna go on to design. And I gotta be honest, it just looks like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in every sense of the word. They didn't change much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Because here's the thing.
But it's still a 10 for me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about a sequel, and this is also to everybody here watching at home or wherever. A sequel is supposed to improve upon the original or the next one in the franchise. You do not just copy and paste. That is the one rule about sequels you need to understand, game developers. Or otherwise, it gets boring. Why do you think they went back to
here's
World
the
War
thing.
II?
Here's the thing. The only improvement that I've seen, other than it being copy and pasted, basically, is the jet thruster packs and all that, where they can jet up into the air for longer periods of time, and the sliding mechanic.
Okay, yeah.
Other than
we're going to
that,
talk
yeah,
about that in a
basically-
minute because I have a few words to say on this one. I'm going to be ranting as hell. I don't even care. But here's the thing. Where the main game itself is pretty much cut and paste, Zombies isn't.
No.
They actually made original maps. They made all these amazing designs. Good lord. They even revamped Shino Numa, which was very shocking for me. I did not expect them to do that.
Kino. And
Kino. Yeah, and Kino. So, honestly, for as much as I honestly would normally be basically bashing this thing to hell, when I play the Zombies mode, it's actually really fun. It feels like I'm playing a brand new game rather than something else.
I know, right? I understand that perfectly.
What about you, Ryan?
I mean, that's... wow.
What about you, Ryan? What do you think of the design of the game?
The design campaign, I gotta go with what I've been saying. Campaign kind of meh, but Zombies, from what I've seen in videos and stuff, because again, I never played the zombie mode in 3 because the campaign was so
trash.
Yeah,
Garbage.
Yeah,
completely.
I can agree with that.
That I just kind of gave up on the game entirely. But it, from what I've seen in videos, everything does look pretty good.
Yeah, so
you should try it out.
Yeah, I would say go for it. But yeah, here's the strange thing. It's amazing that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 had concentrated so much on zombies and yet barely did anything to everything else in the game. That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I have to say. I agree with that.
It just...
They could have put a little bit more focus on the campaign mode and make it just as good as Zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If they put the same attention on campaign as they did in Zombies, then I would be interested in campaign and Zombies. Until then, it's just Zombies for me.
Yeah,
I'm more of a zombie killer anyways.
Alright, so we'll start with Ryan. What would you score it out of a score of 1 to 10?
1 to 10, let's see. I'll be extra generous and say 7.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you gave it a 7. Dr. Death, what about you?
4. They could do a lot better.
Even with the zombies?
Well, with the zombies, I'm be just as generous as Rye Guy. I'm gonna give it a 7 as well. With the zombies.
All right,
Only for the zombies. Without the zombies, it'll be a 4.
All right, yeah, same here. I'm gonna go with you guys. I'm gonna go with 7 as well because honestly,
yeah,
for as crappy as campaign and multiplayer look, and it's mainly just because they copy and pasted. When it comes down to the zombies mode, they really outdid themselves, and that's gotta mean something in the long run. So that's why I'm gonna give it the same score.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for the gameplay. I'm going to start with you two because I'm going to have a long rant as soon as it's my turn. So we'll start with Dr. Death here. What about you? What do you think of the gameplay itself as a whole?
Where do I begin?
Uh-oh.
Gameplay was okay.
Is it Ryan's turn?
Like those Robo-Bees or whatever was pretty fun.
Robo-Bees?
Yeah, true.
I remember
Robo-Bees.
like a swarm
You mean those
of
insects?
nanites or something or whatever.
Yeah. Nanobots.
Oh!
Nanomites.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
one of the
that
few
was
things
awesome.
from the campaign that I actually remember.
Yeah, you're right. That is the only thing I remember.
Yeah, you can send those nanomites to another robot and have them either eat it down or, I believe, eat it down?
Or hack it or something.
Or hack it, yeah. That's what it was talking. and you can take control of enemy little what are they called? Were they freaking called those little miniature bots that shoot those minigun, those
What,
tiny
drones?
miniguns? Yeah, kind of like those drones.
Okay.
I liked how you can hack into them and you actually can control the enemy's drones and use them against the enemy.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, where have I heard that before? Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Sorry, I had to mention that, guys. I'm sorry. Let me see. What about the multiplayer, honestly?
So
I never
Ryan's turn.
played multiplayer because in most Call of Duty games, whenever I played multiplayer, I really never had that much fun because everyone was so hyper competitive that I never had any fun.
So mainly it was the culture that was there at the time that just deterred you from this game.
Yeah.
Okay, I could definitely see that.
I played multiplayer a lot offline.
Alright, so what about the gameplay mechanics, though? What do you guys think of the mechanics of the game?
I would
Okay,
say
you go first, Ryan.
I'd say 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
He's
why's
having
that?
A lot more mercy than I'm going to.
Well, a lot of the mechanics were fun, like the nanite swarm, but that was the only one I really remember from the campaign. So, because it had a lot of potential.
Okay. What about you, Jasper? Overall, what do you think of the gameplay mechanics of Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
For me, can I split it up into 2 categories? One for zombies and one for the
we'll combine the numbers into like something in between, but yeah, you could do one. You could do one or the other.
All right. Well, first I'm gonna focus on multiplayer and campaign.
Okay.
The game mechanics in that, I'm gonna say I would rank that about a 4. I do not like the gameplay mechanics in it. I do like the sliding and the nanobot type things where I can hack into the enemy's turret systems and use them against them. That's the only thing I like about it. They have a lot of work that they can do to the that campaign.
Okay.
And for the multiplayer, I think they should change up the maps. I mean, I do like the maps. They bring back old nostalgia of the old maps, like, let's see, one that could be, crap, isn't it called freaking Raid?
Yeah.
That map?
Yeah, I know they brought that back in Black Ops 3 too.
They did, but it was in a new version called Outpost, I think? Outback? Like a little rodeo type version of that map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they brought it back, but they brought it into a different they didn't have the tank in there. They had like a little station wagon or something like that.
All right.
It was in a DLC, but anyways. Now for zombies. The gameplay mechanics for zombies, I think they did a lot better in that one. I'm going to give that one a 7. So, in the middle, I'm going to give it all together
a 5. Is 5 or 6?
No, I'm going to give it a 7.
You guys still go for all around 7? All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh boy, here comes the rant and raving.
Okay. The game is slow.
Yeah.
Holy hell. I was moving so slow. I could move faster in a freaking Doom. Doom of all people. And that game was made in 93 for God's sake. Holy freaking hell. Do you guys not know how a soldier runs? I even seen foot soldiers who are green run faster than the characters in this game. What the hell? Second of all, really? Okay, look, I understand the slide is very good. Yes, but man, in Black Ops 3 did they mess it up. It's so damn slow that I could barely even move like this. Instead of moving like this like you do in Black Ops Cold War, you're moving like this. sliding like this. That's half the speed. I don't get it. If you're gonna make it a fast-paced, first-person shooter, you gotta add some speed to the game. Also, wall running. Why is that a thing? They did that in Advanced Warfare. That didn't work at all. So what did they do? They completely abandoned the whole thing when World War II came out and then Black Ops Cold War. I was so grateful the wall running is gone. Finally. Yeah. What a waste. What a stupid mechanic. That was a complete waste of time. Then, of course, we talk about the zombies mode. For as much as I love the zombies lore, the characters, the design of the look, the gameplay is so damn slow. I get caught so damn easily in zombies mode. It's annoying. It's like, why? Why on God's green earth are you literally getting me killed and it's nothing that's my fault? It's absolutely unbelievable. I don't even know why they even decided to make any of these maps and as good as they are and not fix the movement speed. Actually, I even have one friend who actually hacked into the game recently, sped up the characters, and it played so much better. Like, what the hell? This is complete and utter bull. And don't even get me started on some of the freaking campaign moments. Good God, it's nothing but quick time events. And even the hardest difficulty, I could beat enemies so damn easily. Even on hardcore mode on multiplayer is freaking easy. I'm almost bored. Because good God. And here's the thing. At least hardcore mode in freaking Cold War, at least that one, they balance out the weapons enough that you could easily do it whatever. All the starting weapons in Black Ops 3 are almost overpowered as hell, and I could basically use just those weapons alone and I'd be fine. That is how bad it is. And finally, we're gonna get into possibly just overall, this is one of the slowest games I've ever played. And I was oh jeez.
I didn't want to focus on that.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I move faster by pulling this chair than I do in the game. That is unacceptable. I'm sorry. There is nothing I can say that even though I love everything about the looks of the zombies mode and all that, for as much as I praised it, I gotta give it a 2. Overall, everything. Gameplay sucks. And here's the thing. If I was reviewing Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I would have given that a 1 or a 0. It's trash. So, I don't know how everyone can give so much praise to the game's gameplay when it was all shit to begin with. Finally, I got that all off my chest. So yeah, 2 overall score.
Hey, Ryan, do you know this guy?
Who?
Funny, guys.
Exactly.
Funny. But yeah, I'm sorry. Here's the thing. I love the game for a lot that it managed to do. But then everything else
slowed down.
It was just not worth it. Because here's the thing. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is faster than Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Wrap your head around that. I don't know how they could have slowed down the game so much. It's just, I don't know. It's in my opinion, gameplay-wise, the second worst Call of Duty game ever made. This makes Call of Duty Ghosts seem legitimate.
The only part of Ghosts I liked was that one of the kill streaks I found out was it made you the Predator.
Actually, for me, I actually like the mechanics of having AI partners. Because I actually think that's pretty cool, and they learn from your battle tactics and how you use different weapons. I think that's pretty cool. But, again, that's just me. So, you guys ready to find out what your scores are?
Oh boy, no, I'm not. My score is probably less.
Let's take a look. All right, so this is 22, 29. All right, your original score, you gave it was a 45.
Yep.
Your score's a 36.
Holy crud!
You dropped it by 9 points. All right, here we go.
I'm sorry, Call of Duty. I have failed you.
Ryan?
Yep. Failed you.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Your original score was 30.
Let me guess.
Your
it's
total.
more.
What?
It's more like usual.
35.
Figured.
Wow. And for me, now I'm calculating mine.
What was your score that you gave it?
25.
25? I'm going to laugh if it's about the same.
My score now is 26.
Oh my gosh. One more.
I only
than
gave it
25.
1 point more. That shows you just how much honestly, I think the game is okay overall. I don't think it's the best. I know a lot of
That's
people
an
are going to
okay
say it's
review.
the best. I call bullcrap on that.
It's not the best. It's totally, for me, it's totally not the worst.
Oh,
but
yeah, it's
also
definitely not the worst.
best. They could do a lot better.
Yeah, true enough.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that.
I don't believe it's the worst, guys. It's so in the middle that you could literally put in the middle of a list and then spread the ones from the good to the bad on either side. It's that much
Basically
in the middle.
symmetrical.
So
Basically symmetrical.
yeah, exactly. So as much as I can say, I'm very grateful that it's not the worst, but I'm also disappointed it's not the best like everyone tells me it is. Because it could have done so much if they just tried a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that.
Okay.
Things I would like to see in Call of Duty: speed up the characters, make the campaign more interesting, and keep zombies the way it is, but make it faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, since we have way more time than I originally thought, let's do another review, and then we'll go into RetroActive's, Retro Evolution. And we're going to stick with the Call of Duty theme here. And
Okay.
we're going to go with Call of Duty Black Ops.
The original. The
original one.
Yeah, we're going to compare and I think in a way this would be good because then we can compare it to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And then if we have enough time, we might even do Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and see just how much things have changed on that one because I think that'd be pretty cool. So Ryan, if you were to give this one a score, what would you give it?
40.
A 40. All right, so we definitely are going to go higher on this one. For me, I think I'm going to give it a 45 in my personal case. What about you, Dr. Death?
I think I might give it a 45 as well.
All right, so we got a 45.
I am kind of rusty on this on the original Black Ops, but I think I know just enough just to get me by on this review.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I played the game a lot when I was younger, so I'm really grateful I got a chance to actually be in the multiplayer, even though I sucked at the game. I had too much fun, though. Because you want to know the bad thing is, most of my matches were 0 to 20, 0 to 50.
Ooh.
I was that bad in the game. I'm not joking. But it was because I was not used to Call of Duty games like that since World at War. I grew up with World at War. So, yeah. Alright, so let's start with story of Black Ops. Ryan, we'll start with you.
You guys, and then you, and then me. I'll go last on this one.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, that's...
Maybe you guys can jog my memory.
remember everything being really, really good. I mean, getting to quote unquote kill Castro, being tortured and escaping from the prison. Everything was just, the story was great. I loved it all.
Honestly, I'm with you on that one. Because... yeah, what?
And the game's damn near perfect compared to Black Ops 3.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm with you on that one. Oh, Lord. But, yeah, because here's the thing, though, guys. This honestly is one of the best stories ever told. And it's done through the mind of a person who just went through, I guess in a way, indoctrination or brainwashing.
Yeah.
Which is pretty impressive to see
now.
Which is pretty impressive. That it's all coming from his mind, but he's remembering everything that happened. I also love that they brought back Reznov from Call of Duty World at War. And along with
heck yes.
Along with Dimitri, even though he does die in the game. Sorry for spoilers. But yes. It was really cool to see him return into the story, especially since that means that Call of Duty World at War is technically the first in the timeline, if you were to put it all in a sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, if you guys have not seen, if you guys have not played Call of Duty Black Ops, go play it now.
Yeah, I highly recommend it personally. Give me a second. I feel like the thing just got jostled. There we go. Yeah, it clicked. Yeah, I think I may have jostled a little bit. But other than that, though, let me see. There are a lot of other great moments. Of course, the escaping from the Russian prison is amazing. It's wow. That one really puts you on edge, wondering if you're going to get out somehow.
Yeah.
I kind of like that one. That was my favorite mission.
Of course, killing Castro is a good one too, because that one, it made you feel like you were actually there, because the locations were pretty close to accurate. When it comes down to the other missions, such as, of course, going through the Vietnam War, I have to admit that was pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
And of course, trying to infiltrate a Russian base to kill off Steiner. That's a really good one. And of course, the final mission where you kill Dragovich. Freaking fantastic. Holy hell. And not to mention, I love the twist that you are revealed that Reznov counter-brainwashed you to kill them off. Kravchenko, Steiner, and Dragovich. You were, instead of, your original goal, killing John F. Kennedy, your mission then became hunt down those three and murder them.
Oh, yeah.
And not to mention, I like how when you do see Reznov throughout the campaign, it's not really him. It's just Mason.
Yep.
I think that's pretty cool. And I have to admit, that's more than I can say for most Call of Duty stories. If they did it more like that one, then holy hell, this could have, if Call of Duty Black Ops had this type of campaign, I'd be freaking happy with it.
I gotta take a break. I'll be right back.
All right. But, yeah, for what it's worth, though, it truly is one of the better campaigns made, if not one of the best campaigns made by Call of Duty at that point.
I have to agree with you on that.
So what about you? What about you, Dr. Death?
Well,
I'm back.
For this one, seeing as now I remember Black Ops 1 and where exactly I played Black Ops 1 and how much fun I had playing Black Ops, I'm going to give it a 9.
Ooh, wow, you're giving it a 9 outright. Nice.
Because I love the story. I love the zombie playthrough. And, I mean, everything just looks so perfect. I mean, if Black Ops 3 had the same mechanics as...
No, I'm sorry. Hold on a moment, Dr. Death. What in the world? It sounded like a T-Rex was in your room, Ryan. What in the world?
Now I'm playing Fallout Shelter.
Oh, that must have sounded like a T-Rex there for a second. I'm like, when did you get a T-Rex? But, yeah, continue.
But yeah, everything is still... I don't know how to put it in words, but basically, I wish Black Ops 3 was Black Ops 1. That way, it would be a lot more engaging and a lot more fun, and the speed is just so perfect. I mean, it's like zombies are coming at you. Oh no, what are you going to do, right? Oh, I got to do my circle around. And they're actually right behind you, and they're not slow, and it doesn't take forever for them to kill you. That's 1, 2, you're down. Unless you got Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about
Oh
you,
my
Ryan?
gosh,
What would
and
you rate it? We're mainly counting the campaign and the zombie story modes.
The main campaign, I would have to rate it a solid 9.5.
Ooh. Wow.
And what about
Trying
zombies?
to one up me, huh?
Zombies, I'd say 10.
So we'll just give you the top score of 10 right there.
He beat me.
All right. Ooh. All right. Here's the thing. I am gonna give it a 9, but here's actually the reason why I am gonna give it a 9, and it's mainly because Zombies was never intended to be the story it's supposed to be. It was actually nothing more than just a expansion to the game where if you beat the campaign mode, you unlock zombies. They only added the story moments right around Shinonuma. Zombie Verrückt and Nocturne Toten were not supposed to be story-based at all.
Wow.
So,
I
for
did
them to
not
create
know
a
that.
story from that alone is amazing by far.
Oh, yeah.
But still, yeah, I wish they put this much effort into Call of Duty Black Ops 3's campaign. Then maybe we would have given it a much higher score, and then maybe I wouldn't have ranted as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
Now
to
we're
admit
gonna
your
go
ranting was actually kind of funny.
Funny. Okay. Let's talk about characters now. And honestly, I'm gonna start out this one because almost all the characters are memorable, from Steiner to Dragovich to Kravchenko to Alex Mason to Hudson to Frank Woods. Good God, this game had a great cast of characters just for the campaign alone. Good Lord.
Who was your favorite character?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Oh, put you on the spot, huh?
Original Black Ops, but what's his name? The bald guy, Shades, works for the CIA.
Oh, Hudson.
Hudson.
Yeah, him. I liked him.
What about you?
Mine would be Frank Woods. He's got a mouth on him, and I like it.
I gotta go with
He
Alex
tells me
Mason
how it is.
myself. Because he's a pretty damn awesome badass who actually managed to do the job he was supposed to do.
Well, Frank Woods and Alex Hudson is that Mason are basically like best friends in that one.
Pretty much. So honestly, yeah, just for the whole game, the campaign, characters are just amazing. And zombies. You can't go wrong with the original crew. Good God.
Oh, heck yes.
Yeah, because
I love
they
the
have
crew.
Nikolai, they have Takeo, they have freaking Richtofen, they have Dempsey. Good God. You can't have
little puppies.
you actually cannot have a better cast of characters than in this game. So if I were to personally rate mine, I gotta give it a 10 overall. They just written them so well here. Alright, so Dr. Death, you're next.
My rating for this, like you, Retro, a 10. Because the characters are so memorable. I love all the characters. I love Frank Woods, though. And for zombies, also a 10. Because they have my favorite character. Well, I have two favorites. One is Nikolai, the shotgun person. He loves his shotguns and his vodka. And Sakyo, the one with the samurai sword.
Oh, yeah.
I love both those characters. But when it comes to power, Nikolai's your guy.
Alright, what about you, Ryan? What about you? What would you rate it?
Characters?
Yeah.
Yep.
I love them. Like, overall, like, zombie and, okay. I love the cast of zombies because they're all like 50% crazy.
Just like me.
I remember the dialogue in and I swear every one of them cackled every 5 minutes.
Oh Lord, I remember a lot of the lines from those 4. It's unreal just how many of those can be quotable.
Yeah.
What happened to the poor little puppies?
Get over here, flight maggot sack!
That was
My God, where's my vodka?
Somebody touched my vodka! What? It's a classic.
My God, I swear.
Oh my gosh.
So what would you rate this one, Ryan? Characters and zombies as well as in campaign mode.
I will go with an overall 8.
Whoa.
Wait, why are you giving it an 8?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I haven't been sleeping well, so my mind is a little off kilter. So.
That makes sense.
Just keep in mind, me and him both gave it a 10. So.
All right.
All right. So
I will advise and say 10 as well.
all right. Okay. So next is music. I have to admit, I like the music in this game. It's very eerie when you're in the menu, when you're in the campaign menu. It has an eerie feeling of mystery and dread. Like you're about to head into something. This is when you go into just zombies, the zombie section of it. The other one is more just pure, is like just pure mystery, wondering where the heck you are or anything. And you hear the voices in the background. And it really gets you wondering, okay, what's happening? Where am I? What am I doing here? And then, of course, the campaign music does set the tone very well. It mainly sticks to more something similar to like Mission Impossible mixed with James Bond, which, again, is really good.
Yep. I couldn't explain it better myself.
What about you, Ryan? What do you think of the music?
Oh, it was really good. Like I said, it really set the tone well.
Actually, here's a question. If you guys could add one song to Black Ops 1, and what would you choose?
Oh gosh. You go first, Ryan. So I got a perfect one for this.
Let's see. One song to Black Ops. I'd say put some Clearwater Revival in somewhere.
Ooh, good choice.
Good choice.
What part I would add it, right?
Oh yeah. What about you?
No. After you, Retro. I want to go last on this one.
I'm trying to think.
I put you on the spot.
Crazy Train.
Crazy?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I would like to see that song be used in the middle of the battle scene when you're holding your position against the Vietnamese soldiers. Because I think that would get you pumped, honestly. That's just me though.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be Five Finger Death Punch, 100 Ways to Hate. When you like at the major battle moments where there's a whole crowd of enemies coming after you, put that on in the game somewhere.
Nice.
And then start killing. Yeah. That's what I think they should add.
Yeah.
That song.
The other one I would think to put in there is Breaking Benjamin's Blow Me Away, but I already know that one's being used for Halo 2, so I couldn't count that one.
Oh.
For as much as I love that song, but still. Honestly, though, the music is overall great. I definitely have to say it's pretty good. What would you rate it, Dr. Death? We'll let you start first this time.
Well, for the music that's in it already, I would rate it a 10 because there are some songs that I actually recognize from CDs that I had. So some of my songs are already in Black Ops 1. So yeah, I'm gonna rate it a 10 because the music is really, really good and I love it.
That's good.
Especially for zombies.
What about you, Ryan? What would you rate it?
I can because, like I said, it's been a while since I played the original Black Ops, so I don't think I could give it a proper scoring.
Actually, I'm going to give it a 9 because they could have added a few more songs from the 60s and 70s in there. I think that it could have definitely added some more. But that's just me, though.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
So you're going to go a 9? Okay.
I'm going to stick with 10.
All right. But yeah, honestly, they could add more tracks and it'd be even better.
Well, true, but also, I think the tracks that they already have is pretty damn well good. So I'm sticking with my 10. Because I think they actually deserve the 10.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Now we're going to talk about design. Now, I got to be honest. For an Xbox 360 game, it looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
And not to mention the zombie modes look pretty damn awesome for what it is. I like all the maps that are each one different in their own design. Like one, you're in a nuclear weapons facility. You're and of course they have the map pack where you go back to the original 4 maps. There's also Keener der Toten. There's 5 where you're inside the Pentagon. Then there's Shangri-La that you get to go and actually get to be in Shangri-La itself. Then there's Call of the Dead where you play as some famous actors who've been in horror movies and shows, and actually get to play them. And you're taking on I think it's Cesar Romero or George Romero.
George Romero is the zombie guy.
Yeah, so yeah, George Romero, as he's basically the zombie boss, and you're trying to fend them off against that. And you get to play as Danny Trejo, Robert Englund, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I think Michael Rooker. I thought that was a pretty cool one, in my personal opinion. And then, of course, they also had the moon level. Or was that Black Ops 2? No, that was Black Ops 2. That was Black Ops 2. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, it had those ones. I just thought overall it was a really amazing design work on the zombies maps. And the campaign actually looks pretty good for what it was. And it actually looks like I'm heading into those areas. Not to mention, I like how they designed each and every mission to be a little bit different than the other. Like one mainly dealing with recon, scouting, others you're holding off entire waves of enemies. And it's really interesting how they design each and every level to fit the particular moment you're in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What would you guys think? What do you guys think of the design?
I loved it.
I adored it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better looking games. I love the design.
This is going to be a 10 for me.
10? What about you, Ryan?
I'm going to have to agree, say 10.
All right, so we got 10 for both of you guys. I'm also going to give it a 10 because, again, I'm talking about it in a way when the game first came out. It was really good for what it was. And I think it actually doesn't hold up too badly, honestly. And they kept a lot of the same designs for Black Ops Cold War when we saw our characters return. So I think that's pretty cool.
The best thing about Cold War is they had my character in it, Frank Woods.
Yeah, actually, from what I heard, and for those of you guys who don't know about this, there's a theory going around that Black Ops Cold War is where the timeline branches off. There's the Black Ops timeline, and then there's the Modern Warfare timeline. That Black Ops Cold War is the game that splits it off, depending on what you choose.
All right.
I got to admit, it's a really interesting theory. I may have to do more research on that.
Yeah, right. When you do that, let me know.
Oh yeah,
I'd like to
definitely.
know some more of that.
I'll definitely. Also, before we continue, D&D Monday is still happening, so I hope you guys can be ready. I'm really excited.
Yeah!
All right, and of course, we're going to do gameplay. Okay, this is where I may be a little lower, but that may be also because of my skill set is not necessarily that good in that game because I was always with bad luck on it. But I actually think there could have been a few things they could have improved on, honestly.
Isn't Black Ops 1 where they do the dive instead of the slide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, honestly, I'm fine with the dive. The dive's not entirely bad. Though I do like how the slide, it does give... Like I said before in the Black Ops 3 portion, where, yes, I did state that I complained a lot about the game, but the one thing I did praise it for was the slide, and I'm glad they did keep it. But... For what it's worth, though, I do kind of miss doing the lunging jump where you go into prone. Because back when I was playing, when I was younger, me and my friends would actually go into Nuketown. We would run and jump through the window, and basically we'd be shouting "Superman" as we fly right out the window. But yeah, but basically. Yeah, because I remember the first time I did that, I'm like, yay! And then my character actually died. Because I previously hurt myself earlier.
Can one of you remind me which of the Black Ops games was it that had a weeping angel Easter egg in it?
I think that was 2.
Yeah, I believe that was 2, to be totally honest.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not, then correct me, chat, if I'm wrong.
Yeah, if I'm wrong too, please let me know in the chat because I'd like to know personally. Because, yeah, I really have no idea. I thought it was 2.
Yeah,
but...
I was taking a guess, so I don't know if it's 2 or 1 or any of them.
True. But yeah, honestly, I love how the gameplay mechanics are very good. I think the one thing they could improve, don't make the knife so overpowered.
Yeah, don't make those so overpowered.
Because good God, was the knife the most overpowered weapon in the game. It had a lock on.
The knife or the throwing knife?
The actual knife, the one where you melee.
That
was overpowered as hell. I'm not even joking, guys. There are moments where I'd be like 5 feet away from the person. He presses down the button. Bam, he stabs me. I'm dead. Even after I shoot him like several times with a pistol.
Yep.
So.
Which is not even fair.
Yeah. So honestly, fix the knife. That would be my only real thing I would ask the developers to do if they were to remaster the game or something. Fix the knife so it's not overpowered like it was. Like maybe do it around Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or Cold War levels at that point. Don't do it like Call of Duty Black Ops 1, or in World of War for that matter, because even that knife was pretty good, but however, it made up for having weapons that could basically one-shot you if you got too close. But yeah, other than that, though, that's all I would really say would be the only improvement I would ask for.
What would you rate it?
I'd give it a 9 personally, because I think the only real flaw is the knife. That's it. So I would give it a 9 in my personal case.
All right. Ryan, how about you?
Let's see. Well, I really don't remember the knife being all that overpowered.
Maybe it was for me, though, maybe.
I do. I understand what Retro's saying, so. It was actually very overpowered.
Maybe it was easier for you then, I guess.
Well, I really never use the knife that much because when I try to, I usually get shot.
Okay, so you were the one who was actually more of the knife person. You would have killed me a lot of times in that game then. Yeah, I was that poor, people.
Wow.
So what would you score it?
Go away.
I
Go.
oh my god. I really don't know
Stubborn
what to
kid.
score it. Give me a moment to mull it over a bit.
All right, Dr.
All right.
Death, what about you?
Due to the knife being a problem for me as well, because not only have you been having a problem with it, Retro, I also have, because when I knife somebody, I always miss, and when I go for my second knife, they always hurry up and knife me back.
Okay.
And I was at full health, and they instantly killed me with a knife. So yeah, the knife is too freaking OP. Make the knife a little bit weaker, not too much, but a little bit. Until then, I'm keeping my score at a 9.
All right, so we'll go with a 9 there.
I
gotta
I'll
bring
just
that.
stick with what you guys are saying and agree that it's too overpowered. I mean, a knife if you knife someone in the back, I think that should be the instant kill.
Yeah, that's a backstab.
Yeah. Other than that, I'll stick with your 9.
All right. All right, so here we go. We're going to score Ryan's here, so...
I have to be by the fan. I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Ryan, your original score was 40.
Let me guess. More?
48.
Uh,
You gave it a near
Yeah.
perfect score, my friend.
Wow.
All right.
I'm
Dr.
probably the one that almost gave it a perfect score. I
Dr.
said
Death,
45 like
you
you.
have the same score as Ryan now. 48.
What? Well, I guess that's proof that I like Black Ops more than I like Black Ops 3.
Give me a second. I'm typing in mine.
All right. What was your score? You said 45 like me.
Mine was the lowest out of everyone, 47.
Wow.
was
But
off
you
by-
were more than your
Yeah.
than your guess.
Yeah, I'm honestly shocked, but yeah, this was... Actually, no, I'm not even that shocked, because this game is really good for what it's worth, and I think it deserves a lot of credit for that.
I honestly knew that I was probably going to score higher because I gave the game a lot more credit than I gave Black Ops 3.
Oh, yeah,
Because
definitely.
Black Ops 1 is way better than Black Ops 3, honestly. I mean it has the dive, but the little things you can sacrifice to make the game enjoyable is quite all right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see, how much time do we have? All right, I guess we're not going to be able to do a third review. Instead, we're going to do Retro Evolution. So,
All right.
and this is where we basically you set yourself as a video game developer, and you guys at home can join along as well. Type in the chat what you guys would improve. So, with Call of Duty Black Ops 3, what would you improve and why?
Oh my.
I feel like if I
Retro-
literally did this question, I would be ranting for several hours straight, and I wouldn't want to do that right now.
Yeah, I was about to say Retro.
And besides, I already kind of
Last-
complained about everything that I hated about this game anyway, so...
So, Ryan, you go first this time. What would you change as a game developer for Black Ops 3? Designer, I mean. Whatever.
I would start completely from scratch.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
So you would completely redo it from the ground up.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you keep and what would you get rid of?
Well, the nanite swarm, because I can only imagine how the nanite swarm is really deployed, because I remember Yahtzee reviewing it and showing how he thought they were deployed, and I thought that was pretty fucking funny. Basically, the nanite swarm, that like his character opened his mouth and then the nanite swarm just flew out.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Because it's from a movie superhero. I can't remember though.
I thought it reminded me. What?
Naruto. It reminds me of a guy from Naruto.
I'm sorry, it almost kind of reminds me of the scene where in Green Mile where the dude puts the cancer into the other guy. If you guys watch Green Mile, highly recommend it. It's a great film. But yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
All right. So I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, I guess since Ryan isn't saying anything.
Because Retro, I know you're going to rant and rave about this question. So, if I could change anything in Black Ops 3, I would do what Ryan basically said. But for the campaign and the speed of the characters in said campaign,
yeah, the speed. I should have remembered to mention that.
No worries, man.
But I wouldn't start from the ground up on the zombies mode. All I would do is I just tweak the character speed, and then I'd leave it at that. But for the campaign, I make it more eye-catching and more freaking fast or pace, instead of being so freaking slow that everybody gets bored before the end of the campaign. Retro, you can understand why I'm saying that.
Oh, yeah. All right. Now it's my turn.
Okay. Now it's time for the rant and rave.
No, I'm gonna try to be constructive this time. First of all, I agree with both your ideas. Start from the ground up. However, if I'm gonna be honest, instead of making the campaign try to base it on the story of Black Ops 2 or 1, since Black Ops 2 technically had multiple endings, I just make my own story out of it. Just completely start a brand new story, brand new characters, and try to get them introduced. And maybe it might have translated very well if they did it in Black Ops 4, then it could have actually saved it. But that's just how I would.
That is very interesting.
Next is I would get rid of the wall run altogether. The wall run is completely unnecessary. People barely use it unless you're if any kid who plays that game. I was a teenager to young adult at that time, so I definitely would have been I would have just gotten rid of the whole thing altogether. Next, of course, is I actually would have put the nanites not just in the campaign, but I would have also put it in the multiplayer as an optional kill streak. So, say if you were to get yourself a drone or something, like a spy plane or something. Guess what? I would have my nanites go after the spy plane. Now I can use it.
That is perfect.
Yeah, another one.
I would have added that for zombies too.
Yeah, another one is I'm thinking that if you were to also get a better soundtrack, because if you look at Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 2 and 1, they had great soundtracks, especially from groups such as Avenged Sevenfold in the mix. Fantastic. You could even put some classic songs in there, like what we suggested, Five Finger Death Punch, Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath, Clearwater, shoot, what was it called again?
What was it that you said?
Clearance Clearwater, you said? Yeah, Clearance Clearwater. Yeah, add those songs in, and I think you might have a good soundtrack in that department. And other than that, though, speed up the game, and I would think that would be the only few things I would say I would start with those few things. That would be pretty much it.
Speed up the game, take out wall run, then you'll be good to go.
Yeah. And now, we're going to do the same thing for Call of Duty Black Ops.
Can I say something else?
Yeah, what's up?
Also, add optional, if you want to slide or to dive. Okay. That would make it a lot more easier. That way, people can have a favorite, like what they go to. Like, let's say I want to dive. I just choose dive on my character, and then boom, my character dives instead of slides. And those who like the sliding mechanism, boom, there's a slide choice.
All right,
that's what I would
cool.
add too.
I think if I were to prove that even better, use the dive when you're if you're high enough off the ground, and if you're on the ground running, you slide. So it switches depending on where you're at.
That is actually an even better idea. I like that.
Oh yeah, much better.
All right, and
thank you for modifying my idea.
Now, Black Ops. If you were a game developer, what would you change, get rid of, or would you remaster the game?
Remaster it.
Oh yeah, remaster.
I'm gonna say remaster, but instead of making the knife so OP, I would dumb it down a few notches.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be like a normal knife.
50% of where it is now.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. And then, of course, I did ask around town, ask some questions for Black Ops fans, and trust me, there were a lot of them. So here's the first question. Question number 1. If you were to choose an area to become a zombies map, what would you choose?
I have the perfect area. Mind if I go first? Ryan?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Arizona.
Yeah, but where?
Crap. In an old abandoned factory in Arizona.
Why does it sound so much like Dust from Call of Duty Black Ops 2?
Because I'm trying to make it like a revamped version of it.
Oh, I see where you're getting at. Okay, got it.
That's what I was actually going to say.
Like, New York has, I mean, a big city like New York or maybe Florida or somewhere in Florida, like somewhere really populated, or for Florida, somewhere swampy where the nature there isn't the only thing wanting to kill you.
Oh.
I understand that.
Okay,
yeah, I
can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, let me think. Because there's actually a couple locations I would like to try to choose for. One of them is Antarctica.
Ooh.
The characters wear snow gear, and not to mention there's going to be like several base locations around the area. It's going to be around the same size as Transit. And and if you go outside, you could actually die from the cold. If you stay outside long enough. And I think and of course the bus system would be instead a robot driving one of those snow tractors.
Yeah.
I would actually make it more like a toboggan type sleigh type thing.
Yeah, but that also means you're more exposed to the cold. That's the reason why I said tractor with a push shovel on it.
I see. Yeah.
For the second one, I would actually like to see a location like Sydney, Australia.
Australia.
Mainly the Opera House.
Home of the Australian Outback.
I think it'd be pretty cool, and I think if you were to do something similar to what you did with Outbreak in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, actually make it use the entire country as a place to explore the Outback and all that, while at the same time killing zombies.
Oh yeah.
Great Australian Outback.
I think that'd be pretty cool, personally.
I agree. I think that would be kind of awesome.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Next question is from
Zombie Kangaroo.
Oh my lord, that'd be
Zombie
funny.
Kangaroo.
Oh my god, that'd be scary.
That would be freaking boss battle. That'll be a boss battle.
Any zombie animal from Australia would be shitloads more terrifying than the regular version.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you have no idea.
Places in Australia have a spider season, where it's like here in spring, but instead of the trees just pollinating and dyeing everything yellow. Zombie, spiders, cobwebs, blah blah blah. Oh, that would be ultra terrifying.
Oh god, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I wouldn't play that map.
Okay.
Because I would be too scared.
Alright, here we go. Next question is, if you were to choose a horror movie character to become a boss in a zombies match, who would you choose and why?
I got my choice.
Because we have horror movie characters, there's so many to choose from. Ryan, we'll start with you, buddy.
I really want to know who to choose because I'm really not a horror movie person, but let's see. I really don't think I can choose.
Do you want me to give you some suggestions?
All right.
Alright, we have Freddy Krueger. He kills you in your nightmares.
Yeah.
Then there's Jason Voorhees. He's basically a dude with a machete who can't die. No, I'm not joking, folks.
There's also Leatherface.
Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's Halloween's Michael Myers. Child's Play's Chucky.
Scream.
Yep, Scream. We have Ghostface.
Yeah.
Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Oh God, he probably just
Jigsaw.
liked getting shot at.
Yeah, Jigsaw. Jigsaw would also be a good one.
The puppet or the guy controlling the puppet?
Both.
Yeah, both.
All right.
Actually, here's what I would actually to go back to the first question to go into the second. I would like to actually see you in a factory where you have to not only take on waves of zombies, but solve puzzles. Mainly created by Jigsaw.
Oh my gosh. That would have... Oh.
That would actually be very intriguing because then you actually have a chance to go to another floor of the building and you have to survive more deadly traps.
Yeah, but I also want you to, like, actually escape.
Oh, yeah, of course. They would do. I think you would go as high as 100 floors, and then at the very top, you have the option to get on a helicopter and leave.
Just like they give you in Call of Duty Cold War.
Yeah.
Or you can stay and do extra waves of zombies.
No, I think at the 100th floor, you just keep hitting endless waves of zombies until you choose to leave or die.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, that would be my personal
that
suggestion.
Idea. But you chose my boss character, meanie butt.
Sorry. But if I were to choose one that didn't have to change an entire map for, I would have to go with Freddy Krueger.
But
actually, no, wait, no, he's technically already in the Call of Duty Zombies game because of Call of the Dead, so no. I would guess maybe Jason Voorhees. Because what's more terrifying than a guy you can't kill?
Well,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps coming after you, even after you shoot him a bunch of times.
Speaking of the dead, I was on Facebook the other day, and you'll like to hear this. Bruce Campbell took a picture of a script of a movie he's going to be in soon.
Is it another Evil Dead movie or something else?
No, well, kinda. He's going to be in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, now that sounds pretty interesting. Especially since Ashley Williams himself actually knows a lot of that stuff. Anyway. Okay.
It's funny you mentioned Ash Williams because I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing Ash Williams in Multiverse of Madness.
My God, would that be amazing? Okay, I'm gonna double check here. All right, here we go. Another question, and this one says,
I didn't even get to say mine.
Oh yeah, I forgot yours. I thought you said I took yours.
We didn't. You did, but then I came up with a different idea.
Okay.
instead of just one horror film boss character, I'm gonna make it 3. Because there's gonna be one floor that's gonna have Freddy Krueger in it. And that entire floor is gonna be dark, so the only way you can see him is if you have night vision.
Oh.
So you have to kill the zombies and try to kill somebody who has freaking 2 bars of HP, which is Freddy Krueger.
Oh, nice.
Since he comes
cool.
to hunt you in your nightmares, it's dark for a reason.
Oh.
And second floor, we're gonna have Leatherface, and it's gonna look like a wood shop type thing.
Ooh.
Because, well, he likes.
I thought he was dressed as a butcher.
Yeah, he is a butcher.
Oh, butcher. In that case, then the walls are going to be covered with
leatherworking tools.
Oh, that could work.
Well, there's leatherworking tools in the butcher shop, because that's what the second floor is going to be like. It's going to be like a butcher shop. The walls are going to be lined with those bodies like they find in a slaughterhouse,
meat hooks and shit.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you have to fight him while avoiding his chainsaw and trying to take his mask off so you can headshot him a lot. So you have to shoot his freaking mask that he has on his face off and shoot him in the face.
Okay.
A bunch of times. And while avoiding zombies, of course.
Mm.
And the final floor is going to be my favorite floor. That's where Jigsaw reigns. And you have to get to Jigsaw while doing his puzzles and killing zombies without dying.
Right.
If you die, you start all the way back over at floor 1. So yeah.
Okay.
My zombie map is going to be hard.
Okay. Here is another question. It reads, if you were stuck in a Call of Duty Zombies match, who would you pick as your partner and why? This is not including anyone that is a godly status. So that includes Thanos. Let's see. Darkseid doesn't count. The Beyonder doesn't count. Beerus doesn't count. Alright, so basically godly beings. So that includes Goku, Vegeta. Alright, so basically...
I know who I'd choose.
According to him, this person is saying it has to be reasonable. You can't use someone who could literally one-shot them easily. You gotta at least have someone who knows the zombie layout.
I know. Okay. I know the doctor, because then we could hop in the TARDIS and go poof. Because I don't want to be stuck with zombies.
You want to know this? Hold on. You mean like Doctor Who?
His name is the Doctor, you pleb.
I haven't seen this show, okay?
Doctor Who. I get that all the time.
But, yeah. You want to know the sad thing is? He said no Doctor Who.
It is the Doctor, you goddamn
Yeah, it's the Doctor.
Fair enough.
Because he even states that not only would you be able to time travel out of there, but it would be completely pointless.
Because the entire world is surrounded with zombies.
At least he'd be able to survive and pull any number of guns out of his pants.
Wait, who?
Deadpool, I said.
Oh, Deadpool. Yeah, that could work.
And if you cut off a limb, he just grows it right back.
Yeah. Though it takes
regeneration.
time.
Takes time. So you're going to have to cover him.
Yeah.
For me... Well, actually, no. Retro, I'll let you go second. You choose.
I'm going to need some more time. You have to choose this time.
Darn. Okay. Well, mine's going to be from the Call of Duty franchise. I'm going to have to go with Tiger Woods. I mean, not Tiger Woods. Yeah,
Tiger Woods? Well, you're dead.
Take a baseball. Take a golf club.
4.
Zombie butt. I'm kidding.
Good God.
I'm gonna have to choose Takio. I get a spare sword, a spare katana from him, and I start just slashing zombies like I'm freaking the slasher.
Okay.
So Takio's my teammate.
Let me think. I would go with Spawn.
Yeah, I could see that.
Mainly because he can basically create any weapon he wants. So if I ask for a gun, he might be able to give me one of what I would normally choose. Not to mention, the weapons he uses, you still need to reload, of course, but all you have to do is shake the clip, put it back in, boom, you reload it again. So you still have to fire it, so it's not entirely unlimited ammo. It's just more like you have to shoot, reload, and do it again. Basically like that, like any gun.
Yeah. You'd be my second partner.
Oh, that was fun.
All right, let me take a look in here. Give me a second.
We got our partners.
All right. Oh, this is an interesting one. If you were to what game franchise would you combine with Call of Duty Zombies?
Oh, that would be a good one.
I got mine already.
All right, you start first then.
No, Ryan was already trying to come up with something, so I'm letting him go first.
No, I'm still thinking.
Same here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if I had to mix something with Call of Duty Zombies, a franchise, I would use the same franchise that made Dying Light.
Oh, Dying Light. Okay.
And combine that with the Black Ops franchise for zombies.
All right.
That
So
way
basically,
the zombies look more realistic and more scary.
Okay.
And there's even mutant zombies and new zombies and all that stuff.
So basically, more on the lines of Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Left 4 Dead.
No,
Or is it a little bit more on the survival aspect this time around?
More on the survival aspect.
Okay, got it.
That's why I said Dying Light.
All right.
Otherwise, I would have said Left 4 Dead, because Left 4 Dead would have been a great one.
True.
Too. Maybe I can combine all three.
Do you have Left 4 Dead 2?
No, I do not.
Me?
I got rid of it because I had so many people that were going to use me as bait.
Use you as bait.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I've had so many instances.
I played Left 4 Dead 2 with someone. You know how long it's been?
I'll see if I can find it. But still, what about you? What franchise would you like to combine Call of Duty Zombies with?
This is a tough choice.
That's a tough question.
Yeah. Now, I could go with something sensible like Monster Hunter. That would be interesting.
Oh, good.
Or I could go with, let's see, what in my room could inspire me. No. Lost Planet.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Lost Planet.
It's a really interesting
Lost
third-person
Planet?
shooter, dude. I highly recommend checking it out. Maybe I might even do it on the channel.
Capcom. But skip
Alright.
number 3, it is crap.
Yeah, I play Lost Planet too. That one's much better.
Yeah. The only reason I'm playing Lost Planet 1 at all is I heard there was something you could unlock to become Mega Man X.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
And
I like Mega
want
Man.
to be able to do that.
True. For me, and you guys gonna think it's gonna. I want you guys to tell me what you think of it. Call of Duty Zombies mixed with Shadow of War.
I can actually see that.
You know the Lord of the Rings game where you command armies into battle?
Yeah, I know. I have it.
I think it'd be pretty cool to actually see that in action.
And actually,
You build
I
up
wanna
your
add
forces
something to
from
that.
places you go to. Build up an army of people to join you. Those who farms, all that stuff. Even soldiers with rifles and everything. And you hold down your fort against waves of zombies.
I can see that. Can I add something though?
What?
I would add like you know how you pack a punch a gun and it has these added abilities
Yeah.
like turning zombies into your teammates.
Yeah.
If you have that pack a punch, you can add more allies to your team, more allies to your force with that pack a punch gun.
That's true.
And this time they actually stay alive. They don't die until you tell them to die. So I think that would have been a great addition with your add-on to zombies. So
All right. Sounds cool.
but
All right, let me see.
that's just me.
All right, we have one more question before we end today's stream. And this is going to be pretty interesting because I know several people have been asking for this one. Hold on for a second. Let me grab my... Alright. Alright. And let me look at it. Here is the question. If you were to create your own wonder weapon, what would it be?
Wonder weapon?
Yes. If you were to create your own wonder weapon, what would it be? However, it cannot be an overpowered gun like, say, a nuke shooter, because then you basically wipe out everything in the map. So yeah, nothing as overpowered as that. But it can still be, and it has to have a unique ability of its own that makes it different from all the others.
All right, I have one.
Me too.
What's that one?
Go ahead, Ryan.
One with infinite ammo, but each shot is rather weak. That also has a somewhat high rate of fire, so it won't just mow things down, but it'll be a decent holdout weapon.
So basically the Infinity Pistol from Borderlands 2.
I guess if you want to go with that. Also, minor health regeneration.
Ooh. Okay, that actually sounds really good.
I would say 15% while equipped and a passive 5 while you're holding your other weapon.
Oh, okay.
Just so that people don't only use the other weapon while you have this pistol equipped.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. What about you, Dr. Death? What's your weapon?
Well, mine would be an SMG that shoots sniper bullet, which are 50 cal bullets. And you only get it for a limited time. You know that ring that's around on your for your special ability where you press L1 and R1?
Yeah?
This will be basically that. You press L1 and R1, but every kill gives you HP. So basically it's like a vampire type the bullets are like vampire bullets. Life steal.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's only on for a limited time, just like the death machine on Black Ops, but with life steal and 50 cal bullets. So that's like an ability, like the Annihilator.
Okay.
So that would be mine. The reason why is because everybody needs HP in zombies.
Oh yeah.
Everybody needs to regen HP in zombies.
I'm trying to think of mine.
When your screen is flashing red and you have that ability, pop that ability, shoot some zombies, get that HP back. Boom, you're good.
Alright, so actually, before I talk about mine, what would you name your guns? Ryan, we'll start with yours since you talked about yours. What would you call your gun?
What should I name it? Let's see. Let's see. I really don't know what I could name it. What would you name it?
Yeah, what would you name yours? Oh, for me?
No, like what? Like if you came up with the gun I described, what would you name it? Because I'm having a genuinely hard time trying to come up with a decent name.
How about Infinite
Describe your
Restoration?
gun again.
What did you say?
I said Infinite Restoration.
I would say
Little on the
Infinite
nose,
Life
but
Steal.
That could work.
Ooh, Infinite Lifesteal. I like his.
Yeah, because it's stealing life, right?
Well, no, it's just a constant regenerative effect. Whether you have it holstered or not, and it has infinite ammo, high rate of fire, but
Then why not go with...
low
Hey, dude,
damage.
I have an idea. Why not make it a simple name like Field Medic?
That works.
Okay.
All right, what about
I
yours?
like that one. Mine's called the Vampire
Okay.
because, like I said, an SMG that steals life with every kill.
Okay.
Vampire. Mhm,
Alright.
It's like the enemies are giving my gun blood, and boom, it's giving me HP. So
Okay, I think you guys are gonna like...
the vampire.
Alright, I think you guys are gonna like mine. Basically, mine's not even gonna be a gun at all. You pick it up, it's gonna be more like it's gonna use a grenade slot or like a support grenade slot. It's gonna be a vial with an injector. It's gonna be something similar to Bioshock. You inject it into your bloodstream, and then you get a random element you can control.
All that.
Okay.
So basically shooting fire, shooting ice, lightning, summoning bees, or using
like that.
telekinetics. Basically take the Bioshock powers, the plasmid system, and put it into the game. And it's
I
a
like
support
that.
thing. However,
Because-
you had limited use. You can only use it about maybe 20 times before it's pretty much gone. And you have to use another one. And you can only hold up to 3. And it's completely
Alright.
random.
All right.
Okay.
I would call it the Plasmid Randomizer.
I like that name. It fits it.
All
It
right.
fits it real well.
Alright.
So
Well-
we got the vampire.
Alright, so we got the Vampire, we got the Field Medic, and we got the Plasmid Randomizer. Call of Duty, get on it.
So what gun would you go to first if you were in a horde of zombies?
Ooh.
That's my question for both of you.
What do
Out
you
of
think,
those three
Ryan?
guns that we just made, what
I
gun
th-
would you use?
I think, to be honest, I'd go with mine because again, 15% health regeneration, while in use, and infinite ammo, high rate of fire, low damage. But I think the high rate of fire would make up for that.
Okay. What about you, Retro?
I'd still go with my personal secondary grenade thing, because the Plasmid Randomizer, because you never know what you
True.
can get your hands on, especially since I could also create decoys. I can enrage the zombies to attack each other. And if there's security cameras or security systems in the game where you can summon drones, I can use Security Bullseye. I can also use Cyclone Trap. I can use Sonic Boom, where I can shoot a large current of air that can launch opponents away like the Thunder Gun. So it's really random. So
what about a large murder of crows?
oh yeah, we could do Murder of Crows. So you can summon, you could set fire traps. You can use the Bucking Bronco one. That one's a pretty good power up from Bioshock Infinite.
Oh yeah.
There's the Octopus one where it allows you to control water. But yeah, there's so many that this thing could do, and I think it'd be pretty interesting to see what they would come up with if they choose it. And honestly, I would go with that as my choice.
Well, me, if I had all three of those guns on me, my main would be my vampire. We all each chose our own guns, so why not me? Because every kill gives me HP. Heck, I can even get over the current HP that I have if I'm at full health. That means if I do that right, then it'll take longer for the zombies to kill me. It'll be like I have unactivated a
do the
secret
echo.
juggernaut.
Ryan, echo.
What?
There you go. We're good. You're good.
It'll be like I unlocked a secret juggernaut. So I'm gonna stay with the vampire because A, it can eradicate a whole bunch of zombies in a big area. I could just turn around and go like, "Ah!" And then I'd be just super healed, supercharged as Doom would have it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'd be ready to go. So I'm going with the vampire for me.
All right.
My SMG bloodsucker.
Nice. All right, everyone. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today. I want to thank Dr. Death and RyGuy1991 for joining us as well. Of course, you'll be seeing these guys again in D&D Monday. We're still doing that. And, of course, if you guys are willing, we're going to be doing next week's episode on Mythbusters, the TV show on Discovery Channel.
Oh, I will definitely be there for that.
Oh, yeah. So
I will too.
Yeah, well, what?
I will too.
Yeah, because I think it'd be pretty cool. Plus, we're going to have my dad as a guest star on the show as well. So we're going to see him, Master Chief 2011, if you guys don't know. So it's going to be really interesting. Also, to let you guys know that tonight we're going to be doing fighting games this Saturday instead of on Tuesday.
Ooh.
So, since Tuesday is now Star Wars now, so for fighting games, we're going to be doing either Soul Calibur 6 or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You guys decide. You guys type in the Discord if you guys want to. Hang on for just a second. I'm going to... Give me a second. I need to select it for a second.
What?
Here, hang on.
Yeah, why don't you just set up a poll?
I may do that next time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There you go. Here's the Discord if you guys want to join in. Here we go. Give me a second. I'm going to go back to this here. There we go. Yeah, I highly recommend it if you guys want to. And type in the general chat which character you want me to be as in Soul Calibur, as well as, of course, Super Smash Ultimate, depending on which one wins. And, of course, let us know. Also, for, of course, Sunday, we're going to be doing RPGs, since last week we did racing. Roblox, still happening from 12 to 2. Tuesday is going to be Horror Tuesday. And the next week we're going to do Star Wars Tuesday. And finally, we're going to be announcing the guest star for the week after, because we already have next week's live guest star. But we do have more guest stars on Discord. We already know we have Ride Guy, as well as, of course, Dr. Death joining us. I might invite some other people, maybe I Am Ender, maybe, or a few Ozenstring, maybe a few others. But that's only if they've seen the show. Anyway, still, thank you guys so much for joining me here. You guys have any final words before we sign out?
Yeah. Huh? You guys better subscribe to this dude. You better follow him. You better follow him on all of your social networks that you have on your phone. Where I'm gonna grab the vampire I just created and I'm gonna suck the life out of you.
All right, what about you, Ryan? Any final words?
Don't listen to Dr. Death. He's fucking crazy.
I am crazy. I am the Doctor of Death.
Do subscribe.
All right. Yeah. If you guys like what we do, please follow us here on Twitch. Subscribe to us on YouTube. If you want to help support the channel, you can either donate or subscribe, either through, of course, the tier system, or you can subscribe through Amazon Prime. Honestly, I'd go for that one. You get really good deals as well as free shipping and access to Amazon Video and Amazon Music. Go for it if you want to. If you have any family members, they could also subscribe through do it that way if you want to. That way, you guys don't have to spend too much, and they pay me, so it's a win-win for both parties. Except for Amazon, they have to pay.
Before I forget, I thought we were gonna do Street Fighter V tonight for the fighting game.
Oh yeah, that's another suggestion. Street Fighter V that was also suggested by some of my fans. We'll add that as another game that will be chosen. You guys could also vote on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure to let me know over there which games you want me to do. The Street Fighter V, Soul Calibur 6, or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, I hope you guys are willing to join us for that. Until then, I hope you all have an amazing day. I'll see you all next time. This is Mr. RetroActive signing out.
Catch y'all on the flip side. So.